I had a young leader just ask me the other day, Mike, um, what advice could you give me being a new leader? And, the only thing I could come up with at the moment was um, what Socrates shared with us. He said the best thing that we can do as leaders or as individuals is know ourselves. He just simply said, know thyself. You know, as leaders, one of the greatest assets that we can have, or should I say, we ought to have as leaders, is the asset of curiosity. We should lead from a place of being curious. Being curious about those around us, whether they are subordinates or whether they are our bosses or executives or just anyone that shows up in our sphere, we ought to be curious about. You see, the most successful leaders do not step into rooms looking for validation. They step into rooms seeking revelation. And it's kind of difficult to get revelation if you're not a curious individual. You see, in order to get a revelation in this life, you have to have curiosity about life. You have to always be in a posture of asking questions, learning, being curious about new things, new ideas, new concepts, and most importantly, be curious about people. I mean, I've always had a curious spirit, which helped me and it helped my team because it helped my team. It helped me to be open to innovation. It helped me to be open to change, and it helped me to foster an environment where collaboration could, in fact, fuel growth. You see, curiosity kind of helps fuel success. And it always has a way of advancing the bottom line in your organization. So once again, I'll tell you, the greatest tool you can have is easy. Just put on the lens of curiosity. I mean, truly put on the lens of curiosity when you go back to your employer tomorrow, when you go back into your company tomorrow. Begin to ask questions. I mean, really stop and really begin to ask questions and seek things that you are currently unaware of. Open yourself up to new ideas and to new perspectives. Here's the reality, leaders. It's not all about us. It was never all about us. And this may sound kind of harsh, but if you're listening, it's not all about you. The greatest thing you can do is create an environment where people are curious about one another and what they all bring to the table, no matter how large, no matter how small. Everyone in your organization deserves and wants to know that they truly matter.